So hello guys and welcome to another video, and that is the Activa 125, and obviously a very late review, but still today we are going to review this scooter, and I will tell you everything about this scooter, the riding experience and the review. So let's get riding. So riding the Activa 125 PS6, and before riding this one I was riding the old Activa 125, the first generation model, and the difference is not actually drastic if I'm honest. This one is just smoother in terms of refinement, and the ergonomics are more or less the same, and the only changes are cosmetic, obviously. So this one feels a bit more frantic in terms of power delivery, and I guess the power delivery is mid-range centric, because in the mid-range it is pulling quite nicely. The low end is not really good. It is good for a 125cc, but not as good as the competition. So that's that. So let's talk about the engine. It is a 125cc single cylinder air cooled engine, a CVT gearbox. Obviously it produces about 8.3 horsepower and 10.3 newton meters of torque. The power and torque figures are lower when compared to the older version, but this one has also got fuel injection rather than carburetor. So yes, the throttle response is better, because in the older one you just open the throttle and there is a delay in terms of power delivery. So that is good. That has been resolved with this version. So in terms of handling, this feels same as that one, that is the older one. Lot of Activa 125s today, that is another. So yes, obviously Activa is one of the most successful brands in India. The second best seller in the country. But if I talk about the 125cc, it does not sell in the numbers Honda anticipated it to sell in, because it competes with the XS 125 and the Grazia itself from Honda, and also the N-Torque 125. So the suspension setup is still plush like the older one or any other Activa. It is softly sprung, and in terms of high speed stability, it is stable, but not as stable as the XS 125 or the N-Torque 125. They are a lot stable at their max speed. And in terms of mid-range performance, as you can see, from 40 to 60 it is quite good, but after 60-65 it gets out of breath, and as you can see, it's pulling, and it pulls like the older Activa 125, because the older one also felt out of breath after 60-65 kilometers per hour, and this is same. And if I open throttle, yes, progress is good, but this scooter has not got the top end centric performance. The top speed is 87 kilometers per hour. It will not go over that. It will do 90 on the speedo, and that is quite decent for a 125cc scooter. Obviously the competition is faster and quicker, but this scooter is focused towards the older crowd, not the younger ones. So for that it is good. The brakes are good actually. Let's do another run. Let's do a quick acceleration test in the Activa 125 BS6. Okay, 50, 60, 70. Let's duck down, trying to get more out of this. Clearly struggles after, as I said, 70. That's 85. So yes, that's quite good. And if I talk about the competition, the N-Torque and the XS 125, my XS goes up to 95 on this straight. and the Ntorq also does 95 on this stretch. So this scooter is not for outright performance, but it is really comfortable to ride, so that is a good point. And this review is actually performance centric because I am a performance geek. So this is the scooter, the Activa 125 BS6, and as you can see, this one is the newer one and this is the older one. So the design is more or less the same. That one looks a bit more modern. So as you can see, it has got chrome finishing here, and Activa 125 is written in chrome, and that is the HETBS6 Honda Ecotec, and giving you a walk around of the scooter. So the tail section is also quite good, and this is the older one. So this one has also got chrome, but this one has got more chrome. And if I talk about the tire on this one, it is a 90/100 10-inch rim. That is an alloy, so that is good. The exhaust is a bit smaller on this one, something to do with the BS6 update maybe. And obviously these foot pegs are finished in aluminium, and the design is more or less the same. And the light is smaller. It is an LED unit, and this one is also LED. It has got DRLs, so that is good. And the front tire is a 12-inch rim, 90/90/12 tire, and telescopic front suspension that helps in its handling. And if I show you the instrument console, so it is something like this. This one is analog, and it has got this digital meter here, PGM FI fuel injection. So this scooter is quite new. It has done 559 kilometers total, so that's good. It has also got a clock, and that is the fuel indicator, and trip meter, and that is average fuel economy, which shows on the move, and that is the average fuel economy, which is quite good, 50 kilometers per liter, and the overall range is 114 kilometers, so that is good. This is quite handy. This is the same setup as there is in the other scooters. So if you pedal with it, that is on. Now that is set up for seat. So now the seat is open. So now it is open. So it is the same size, I guess, as the older one, so not a big improvement on that part, but it is decently deep. It will still not accommodate a full-size helmet though. That's closed. Let's open the fuel lid. Now that's open. So external fuel filler lid, that is quite handy and convenient. So that is another good part about this scooter. And overall, the Activa 125 is a very good package in terms of practicality now, and it has also got this storage compartment for your phone, so obviously more practicality. And it has got this hook here and another hook here, so really practical scooter here. So the Activa 125 BS6, should you buy this one? Obviously a very practical scooter and a very comfortable scooter, and in terms of fuel economy, this will still return 40 to 45 kilometers per liter, so that is quite good. And then you also get this good mid-range performance from this scooter. So yes, a very loaded scooter. And obviously if you want something sportier, so there is the Ntorq 125 or the Aprilia SR 125. So obviously if you want a comfortable, a practical scooter, so this will be a very good option. So that was it for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the Motor Portal channel, and we will meet in the next video. Till then, ride safe and keep riding hard.